2, 1. Oh. Perfect. Hey, YouTube, how's it going? Welcome to MAMS. What a weird proggy intro that was, but that's because we're in a weird proggy mood. My name is Cody, and I'm joined with Brett.
Hi.
Brett, have you heard back from Josh yet? Is his kidnappers got in touch with him? What clues? We're missing them.
We are missing him. We might see him. We might not.
Yeah.
That's the clue.
Word on the grapevine. Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder who's holding him captive. Maybe it's the stoners. I don't know. Josh has a lot of enemies. Could it be the Djent boys, the gentlemen, if you will? I don't know who. But I do know is this. We're talking about Periphery. This is the album review show. It's Morning After Music show. We're doing the self-titled debut album from Periphery. Periphery? Periphery 1?
Periphery.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. The
P1.
blue one.
P1.
P1 PlayStation. Great album.
It is a great album.
It was a very fun week going back and reliving this album for sure. I've always loved these guys since I first heard them, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But yeah, good times. I figured we'd start with their early shit because like P4, great album, probably their best. But I wanted to go back in time a little bit and see, because it's been a while since I've dove into this fully. And I wanted to see if it still held up, and you know what? It still holds up.
It does. I realized I had forgotten most of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I would remember more than I did, but it was still cool. It was kind of fun, relearning it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Certified classics on this one. Icarus.
Oh yeah.
Jetpacks.
Racecar.
Racecar. Oh, absolutely. So yeah, it leads me to the question of the day. Hey, Brett, what's your favorite Periphery song? Hey, chat, what's your favorite Periphery song? Hey, comment sections. Did you know that India is the second largest English-speaking country in the world? Let me know what your favorite Periphery song is in the comment below.
Oh my
Brett,
God, dude! We should do some stupid random fact about India each week. Just
we're learning.
We're learning. We're educating ourselves.
Yeah. Fuck the school system.
Culture.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway, I would have to say mine, probably Scarlet from P2. I like Scarlet a whole bunch.
It is a good song. That was a really good song.
Yeah. Alpha is also a great one.
I was thinking Alpha, especially because of the video.
The video's cool.
The video's cool. I don't know. I'd honestly probably Reptile.
Reptile's a good one.
I'm going with Reptile. That's the only one I can play any kind of instrument to, vaguely. So I like it.
Nice. It is good.
It is good though.
Can we bump this music down just a tad bit?
Yeah.
Yes, producer. Hi, yes.
Hi, yeah.
Cool. Well, let's get into it. This is, as I said, their debut album. Here's the kicker, Brett. You remember earlier when I was like, ooh, that's interesting. Remind me to talk about that later. It was released on April 20th, 2010. 420, baby.
Really?
Blaze it up.
Hell yeah.
If that wasn't a sign of good times, I don't know what was. That's 12 tracks
God, what a day.
in at a hot 72 minutes and 52 seconds.
It's long.
Long boy.
Yeah, long.
Long boy. A little long, but no waste of time, I'd say. Because Racecar is a masterpiece and it's a jam. On this album were the following: Spencer Sotelo on the vocals, Misha Bulb Mansour on the guitar, programming, and producer, Jake Bowen on guitar and programming, Alex Boyes on guitar and backing vocals, Tom Murphy on the bass and backing vocals, and Matt Halpern on the drums and percussion. It featured Adam Nolly Get Good doing a guitar solo on Totla Mad, Jeff Loomis from Nevermore and Arch Enemy doing a guitar solo on Racecar, as well as guest vocals from Elliot Coleman from Sky Eats Airplane and Tesseract.
Really?
Production, yes. Production, which is interesting because their original drummer went to go be the drummer for Sky Eats Airplane. So,
yeah, that's kind of surprising.
Yeah,
that's
nice.
cool.
And also, didn't know the guy from Tesseract was the guy from Sky Eats Airplane, or one of the guys from Sky Eats
Did not know that either.
See, you learn stuff, new shit every day.
all
Also, shout out to Jeff Loomis. Man, talking about classics. Nevermore, Arch Enemy. Jeff Loomis been around.
Yep.
Production team were Misha, as I said, and Matt Murphy. They both self-produced, all in-house, and for that, really impressive. especially for a debut in 2010. Sounds better than most of the things coming out right now.
Yep.
And the singles for it were Icarus Lives, Jetpacks Was Yes, and Passenger. Jetpacks Was Yes, by the way, quote from Arrested Development from one Will Arnett. That's where they get that title. They've always been good at making memes, their titles and stuff like that.
Yep.
And I think I remember reading once upon a time that Misha said that whatever is the first just random thing they attach the title to is what it ends up being. They don't change it. So you remember how like
it's
back
like
in the day when yeah, it's like White Fang, or like when we came up with that Mastodon sounding song, so I called it the Black Ranger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay. So hear me out though.
Okay.
If I am correct, Racecar is one word on the album, right?
Yes, it is.
Racecar spelled backwards is Racecar.
Yeah.
Can you play this song in reverse?
Ooh, I don't know. I never thought of that. It is a palindrome.
I mean,
Maybe.
If someone's going to pull something off
same.
like that, you know, they could do it.
I've never heard anyone mentioning that, but it wouldn't surprise me. Ooh, hey, special delivery. It's merch alert. Can I get a close up on this Scarlet Witch pop?
Hold on. There you go. There you
go. Whoa, look at her.
Wow.
Look at her. That movie comes out next week. Go watch it. I'm a shill for Marvel. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into this little hearsay album. Now, it was my picks. I'll start it off. Sure.
Yeah, go for it.
As I said, going back and listening to this album was fantastic. When I first saw them, I didn't know who they were. It was for their very first headlining tour, and I pulled up the article for it right here. It was featuring the Contortionists, Textures, which was their first time in America, Human Abstract, who was who I was going to see, and then this little band called Periphery. Human Abstract at this time on their third album on Digital Veil. We all know Veil, we're Together in the Storm, or where the fuck the main first one is. I was super hyped to see them. Always loved them. And then I get there and or going to the day of, I'm looking at Periphery and I'm like, oh, this is their first album and they're already headlining. That's pretty goddamn impressive. Not often are you doing that. Wait a little while before you're headlining, especially with other people that that are on a few albums like Human Abstract and Contortionist. They've been around at this point for at least an album or two.
Mm-hmm.
And so we go in State Theater, rest in peace. I hate that they got rid of it. We're going to State Theater, and then out comes this band with 3 fucking guitarists, vocalist that's brand new that I'm hearing word in the pit. Oh, the old guy was better. Oh, he's not that great. Comes out and they absolutely fucking murder it. Okay, and then here's where it sealed the deal for me. They get towards the end of their set, which is it's only a 10 song set. I'm looking at it right here. They get to the end. They play Icarus Lives, and Misha's or the Spencer, which one? I don't remember who. They were less like, I think it was Misha. I think he was talking to the crowd, and he was like, this is normally where we fuck off for a little bit. You all chant encore, one more song, blah blah blah. Let's just skip all that and just play Racecar. And everyone lost their shit. And I go, okay, sure. Again, this is my first time hearing them. I haven't heard Icarus Lives or Jetpacks yet. This is my first exposure to them. And I'm like, sweet, sure, Racecar. And then I look down at the time and 13 minutes has passed. And I'm like, holy shit, this is a long song. And they played that whole fucking thing. And I don't think they ever played Racecar after this tour because it's a hefty one to do.
Yeah, was it 15 minutes?
15 minutes, yeah.
Jesus.
15:36, I think.
To play live, that's a lot.
Oh my god! And guess what? They fucking nailed it. And from then on, I was like, this is a cool band. I don't care what anyone says. And I fell in love with this album. What about you? When was the first time you heard Periphery or heard them?
I mean, honestly, I don't have anything as impactful as that. This was a MySpace band to me. I found them on MySpace. That yet again, they had a fucking sick looking layout, the background, and all that. It was kind of all the spacey looking stuff. Big fan. And yeah, I mean, it was around the time that we were kind of jamming Misery Signals a lot. And so when this came out, we're like, oh, cool. This weird version of metal is kind of expanding a little bit. in a good way, you know, in a better way.
Yeah.
But I never really got into them until Alpha and Omega, when those came out.
Oh, okay.
That's when I was like,
yeah, it'd been some time.
Yeah. Like I had gone back and forth, you know, I've heard a song here and there from them, and I've always liked it. It's just I never
dove in.
Yeah, went out my way for it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Until those two came out. But
good albums to come in on.
Yeah, they were still good. Yeah, it was still a jam. I mean, all their albums are good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't really make bad songs.
Yeah, I wrote down, like, for me, I don't think they ever go backwards from here. Like, they start here, and every album just builds and builds in some way or form. Like, they never go back.
Is with Hail Stan.
Mm-hmm.
That was, I mean, people were complaining about it. You know, they're like, oh, it's, you know, it's not as heavy or crazy. I was like, I love this. I think this is them continuing to grow.
Yeah.
You know, I completely agree. I think every album they've gotten better and better.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, even with the Clear EP, where they were the main person on each different song and shit like that. Brilliant idea.
It's cool.
You know, and then you got Alpha and Omega that came out, which were a concept album within itself that was a side album, a side double album.
Yeah.
Which is why it doesn't follow the naming convention of P1, 2, 3, 4, you know? A more serious, I guess? I don't know. Yeah, when I first heard them and I first saw them and then I go back and I listened to them, reason why I put this on repeat was, honestly, back then, I don't think there was anything that was new, that was fresh like this, that came out that sounded this good. This well-produced. The production is fucking crispy. You know?
Yep.
Everyone is playing, it's tight. They got all the Underoath sounds, like you mentioned earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, it just sounded futuristic. Like truly ahead of its time.
I agree. I completely agree.
Like, yeah.
The space stuff wasn't really popular yet.
No.
You know, this was definitely the kind of forefront of that. You know, I'd say this in, like, era, maybe, as far as going to space.
Yeah, but even Era came out after.
Yeah, that was a couple of years after this.
Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, there was definitely no one doing the space stuff yet. The Djent thing. I mean, yeah, haha, Periphery, Djent, Godfathers and all that stuff besides Meshuggah. But, like, yeah, no, they took what Meshuggah laid down and just, hey, let's add some more melody to it. So it's not just the whole time. Let's add some spacey, futuristic shit like that Born of Osiris band is kind of doing over there.
Yep.
You know, because they were kind of really the only other ones that were doing anything like this back then.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even the other ones on that fucking tour, Contortionists, they were just heavy. You know, Human Abstract gets
Human
close,
Abstract, yeah.
but they're more
I still wouldn't
classical
call
guitar.
them. Yeah, I wouldn't call them space still.
No, they got a little bit there with Digital Veil, but like, you know, I remember Textures being cool and shit. Only other ones around this time were Animals as Leaders a little bit.
Yep.
And Tesseract.
Yep.
And they were kind of the first three. And
space. Because, like, honestly, especially when you look at this album cover, you're like, oh, it's Breaking Benjamin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we're about to play Halo.
Yeah. It is Halo music.
Yeah, this is Halo music.
It's a Halo background around us right now.
Yeah. Yep.
You know?
Space.
So, yeah. And like I just said, love it when they go melodic. Those are my favorite songs. The heavy ones are cool too. And they're very cool live. But Spencer has a great voice. It's only gotten better with time too. Like, honestly, he's the weakest one on this album.
Yep.
But I was watching something beforehand, trying to get my scores for Review Scooter Review, the podcast within a podcast. And someone said that apparently there's rumors floating around from like last year that they're planning on re-recording this album.
Really?
Yeah. So that'd be cool. I don't know if that's true or not, but it'd be very cool if it was.
I'd say production was probably one of my lowest scores for the review.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, I think for the time it sounds great.
For the time it sounds good. My issue, though, was that the guitars in particular, like, too much treble. Maybe. I guess it sounds a little muddy. You know, but I like, because like if you listen to it now, you can hear like this is where that sound's going.
Yeah.
You know, that's their tones. You know,
Yeah, fair.
totally get it. But it's, you know, it's like August Burns Red. Like the first couple albums, it's like, yes, this is clearly August Burns Red, but it sounds, you know, it's just not, it, you know, something's about it.
They haven't figured it out yet. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, no.
But for them to do that themselves as well, especially in 2010, I mean, I know Misha knows what he's doing, but damn.
But still,
Yeah.
like,
I guess the bassist too. I guess the two of them.
well, bassist wasn't around yet. This is actually the
Is this before that bassist?
Yeah, before Nolly. Yeah, Nolly would become their bassist. He does a guitar solo on Totla Mad. But this is the only album featuring both Alex Boyes and Tom Murphy.
Interesting.
Alex Boyes would leave, and then Matt Halpern. No, that's the drummer. Who's the other Matt? The one that, you know, oopsie daisy with his marriage.
Mark.
Mark. There we go. Mark Holcomb.
Yeah.
He would join and do on that Passenger song. So he was on the EP, and then he became full member. And then Nolly came on. I think originally as another guitars. I think for the UK tour.
Oh, okay.
And then he became full-time as bassist. So yeah, those are the only two. They weren't around anymore. Sucks to be them.
Yep. Sure do.
Yeah. But all right. Anything else before we move to Viewed, Skewed, and Review the podcast within a podcast?
I think I'm good.
All right.
I think I'm good.
You know what? Call me Crunchwrap Supreme because I am good to go. Remember that ad, kids? No? Baja Blast? Yeah? No? All right. Viewed, Skewed, and Review the podcast within a podcast where we go through everything I can find in regards to the album that we're reviewing, and we see what the internet feels. Okay, we test the waters a little bit, and we see what they're feeling, and obviously we add our stuff to it. That's how ratings and reviews work, you knucklehead. So let's go through them. All right, we got Absolute Punk giving this an 8.4. All Music had an 8. Rock Sound gave it a 7. Rate Your Music's user average was a 6.04, kind of low, but always. Heavy Blog is Heavy gave it a big ol' 10 all day, baby.
It's a bit
Prog
much.
Archives.
It's a bit much.
Bit much, but
Six is a bit low too.
they even each other out.
Sure.
Prog Archives gave it a 7.18. Sputnik gave it a 7.2. Kill Your Stereo gave it an 8. And Album of the Year had it at a 7.5. And then on YouTube, found two people talking about it. A lot more people talking about the third album, or Alpha Omega, or Hail Stan. Not a lot to talk about the first one.
Yeah.
Or at least given their opinions with a number attached to it that I could apply to here. So we got Rev Ooh with the Ooh.
Uwu.
He gave it a 7. Felt it was a bit long. Especially Racecar, but you know, whatever. And then Metal Trenches rated it at a B+, so an 8.5 is what I get from that.
Okay.
Now, Brett.
Hello.
The audience. What do you think the average is for the internet?
Oh. 7.9.
7.9. Okay.
Yep.
You're very close.
Am I?
Yeah, it's a 7.71.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
7.71.
It's a little
Not
low.
too bad.
That's a little
A
low.
little low. A little low.
I get it though, especially at the time. I get it.
Oh, for sure.
You know, there's a million bands that sound like this now, so it's, you know, more widely accepted, I guess.
Yeah. It's always interesting seeing what the internet thought back then, and then, you know, how wrong they were. Yeah. All right. Well, let's go over to our fucking ratings and find out what we thought.
Pulling up the wall?
Yeah, we can pull up the wall now if you want. So songwriting, lyrics for me, I rated everything pretty high. This is admittedly nostalgia bait for me because I listened to this album a whole heck of a lot. You know, I'll admit it, but it's fine because I know Josh will. Once we find who his kidnappers are and we exact our revenge, he will exact his revenge on this wall and absolutely destroy this album. So
dude, he's gonna shit on this album so hard.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh man, he's gonna give this shit like a 5. No, he'll probably give it a 6 just to be nice.
No, you know what? I picked this one specifically because I remember him saying he didn't mind the first one.
Really?
Yeah. So we'll see.
Oh, I don't think he remembers it as well as he does then. Because I would say the newest one would be his most favorite.
Probably.
If he gave it a damn listen.
Yeah. But anyway, songwriting lyrics, I gave it an 8.97. Pretty dang high. Really like it. Really like everything that the melody was doing and all the different parts that happen. Yeah, I mean, fucking the first time you hear that, great, fucking awesome riff.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else like it at the time. It's cool. What was the How My Feelings, or what was the other one that I really liked that when I was over there? All New Materials. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Oh, dude, serotonin in my veins. I'll fucking love it. It's so sick. Musicianship, 9.86. Dude, well, I mean, it's Periphery. They're fucking good. They're really fucking good.
What made you say no 10 then?
Because I know they get better.
All right, fair enough.
You know?
Fair enough.
I know they get better. But, you know, you got fucking Racecar. Again, saw them play it live.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just a bunch of dudes fucking, here's a 15-minute song, we're never going to do it, haha, get fucked. Nah, they did it. It was cool. It fucking solidified them as one of my favorite bands from then on, for sure. Production, I gave it a 9.74. I understand what you're saying, and I agree with you. But I also remember when it came out. And if it came out back then, it'd be a 9.74 if we were doing this. Because it,
all right,
again,
fair enough.
Back then, debut, self-done. Come on now. It doesn't sound like trash. Crazy that it sounds this good. You got 3 fucking guitarists on this thing. Come on.
Yeah, true.
Originality, 8.7.
8.7?
Now, 8.7. 8.74, but yeah. It is, you know, evolved Meshuggah and Dream Theater and all that stuff. And I think they become more original as we go on. As they progress in their careers, I think they become more original. Because there are bands that kind of do sound like this at the time. Not necessarily this good. Obviously, because, again, they were on a headlining tour with their first album. That doesn't happen normally.
Right.
But if we're speaking just originality, there is other stuff happening. You know?
Right,
but enough. Memorability.
Fair enough.
I couldn't just all be 9s, you know? I had to throw something in there. Memorability, though, 9.24. Fucking, again, love this album.
All right, then.
So there you go.
Some high numbers.
Some high numbers. Would you like to know my full score?
Yeah.
My full score came out to a 9.31. 9.31.
Okay.
I did it because, once again, I know that it will even itself out, and I'm okay with that.
Because when Josh gets back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's fine. I was like, fuck it, we're going to rank it high, so he has to work harder.
Oh, man. All right, fair enough.
Rundown.
Fair enough. Mine, I'll go quick with it. I agree. The songwriting lyrics, I think I got like an 8.5 on that. You know, it's damn near the same. Let's see. The musicianship, I gave it a 10 because
hell yeah.
Here's my thing.
Okay.
There's nothing I am missing from this. You know, I can't think of any part that I'm like, oh, they should have done this, or I wish they did this, or
okay.
You know, there's nowhere in it. And you know, we talk about, you know, one of the Petrucci's is in this damn band. Like, you have to mention Dream Theater, which I've been listening to since I was 2 months old. Like, literally. Fucking
parents are nerds. I know.
My parents are nerds. Yeah. So like, it's also that goes into the originality as well. I'm hearing too much of Dream Theater and, you know, the Under Oath stuff, and then I fucking pull up Muse and it's Stockholm Syndrome. Yeah, so I'm not. My originality isn't as high as yours. It was like a 7.5.
Okay,
I think,
fair.
somewhere around there. But the production, yeah, I gave it like I think I gave it a 9.
Okay.
It's good, but like I mentioned, there's something about the guitars that I would have liked a clearer sound out of. Just because, like, sometimes, especially when he's doing like a palm-muted chug, it's hard to hear the rhythm. You know, it starts to mud and bleed together. I think that's probably, you know, my issue with it. But everything, like the drums sound amazing, the bass sounds amazing. Spencer, like they all sound really good. And then memorability, I think I gave it like an 8. So I remember most of it now. Now that, you know, I'm playing it a lot. But yeah, I think my overall score came out to like a 8.4.
8.4, not too shabby. All right, I got a ranking.
Oh, okay.
Let's bring it on over to the wall.
Hold the wall. Oh shit! Stuff was added. There we go. Good enough.
All right. What two albums do you think it's gonna fit between?
Well, with your high ass score, let's see. If it was just on you, it goes number 2.
Yeah, which doesn't make sense. It's fine. It's fine. I know it's not. I know it doesn't. It's cool.
Oh shit, man. Let's see. You have like basically a 9.3. I have an 8.4. Ooh. I'm gonna be bold. I think it goes above Dirty Heads. I think it's number 9.
You think it's number 9? So between Dirty Heads and Silent Planet.
Yep.
Okay. Oh man, you're very close.
Am I?
Very close. It actually goes
No
above
way.
Silent Planet. Yes,
No way.
I don't know why I did that. That kind of sucks.
Yeah, it does. I hate that it does that.
Yep.
What two albums to be between though? Holy hell.
Right? All right, so what do you think it's going to be?
Well, it's kind of throwing me off because that's a 7.9, and I thought it was going to be a little bit lower than that. I thought it was going to be in 7s. Oh, 8.2.
So close. 8. Oh, nope. 8.6. There we go.
Okay.
8.86. So
Okay.
right in between Phineas and Silent Planet. Not too shabby,
That's
honestly.
not bad. That's not
too
bad.
shabby. I hate that it did this whole thing.
Hate that it did
fucking
that.
annoying.
Hate that it did that. Dirty Heads is all 3 of those are fucked up.
Yeah. Who knows? Fucking Google Docs, right?
Oh god damn it! As technology gets better, things get worse.
It just gets worse. Yeah,
That's
not
funny.
too shabby.
Not bad at all. This is
Not
a
bad at
jam
all.
too.
This is a jam.
What the hell is this? No idea.
Oh yeah. Okay, so that does it for this album. Brett, it's your pick for the next one. What you got for us?
I asked you a question earlier.
I did. Yeah.
I said 2001 or 2013.
Same band.
Same band.
Yeah.
What did you say?
I said 2001.
Which comes out to be the discovery of Daft Punk.
Whoa! Hell yeah.
Whoa!
I had a much better reaction earlier. Sorry, I forgot I was going to do that. I was also home.
You had to guess it.
Here, sorry. Let me, let's see, reading the script. Okay. Okay, Freak Out. Gotcha. Oh, it's fucking Discovery? What? And the other one's Ram! Ah! Okay, there you go.
There we go.
Thank you.
I still, you're. Whoa! It's still the fucking best. But yeah, so Discovery by Daft Punk. That's where we're going.
Oh, yeah.
I want to do it.
Fucking we ask all the time, what could be a 10? I don't know. This could be a 10 for me.
This could be up there.
I can't express. I love this fucking album. Everything about it is perfect.
I do too. Big fan.
Big fan. A big fan of the movie.
Big fan of the movie as well.
Maybe we'll watch it before the next episode, like on a Wednesday or Tuesday or so. I don't know. Something. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we gotta figure that out because next week's gonna be busy.
This week is gonna be busy. All right. Well, hey, you heard it here first, folks. Like the video if you liked it. If you like Periphery, leave us a thumbs up, thumbs down. I don't give a shit.
We don't care.
Come follow us on Twitch. Look at all the great stuff you could be missing. Well, you're already missing it, idiot. Whoa. Crazy. Brett, anything else?
I'm dropping frames.
Yes, you are. All right, everyone. Goodbye.